1400 WJZM Radio. We're 59 degrees at 7 o'clock. We'll have an extended look at our weather forecast after this update in national news.
WJZM Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. The airport for Fort Lauderdale, Florida has reopened after closing as Hurricane Irma pounded the state. Operations at the airport resumed at about 4 a.m. local time. A check at the airport's website this morning, though, showed many flights still canceled. Meanwhile, the Miami International Airport Center tweeted it will resume its operations on a limited basis. Senator Bill Nelson says the people impacted most by Hurricane Irma in Florida, those living on the Keys, will overcome.
The Keys, they're cogs, they're tough people. And our military is very tough. And they go through these storms whenever hurricane season comes. And they come right back to life.
Meanwhile, Dutch King Willem Alexander says the scenes of devastation he witnessed on the Caribbean island of St. Martin in the aftermath of Hurricane Irma are the worst that he has ever seen. Britain's Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson traveling to the Caribbean to oversee British aid to the island stricken by Irma as well. The UN Security Council has adopted new sanctions on North Korea. We get more details from correspondent Mike Grazia.
Responding to North Korea's claim of a successful hydrogen bomb test, the United Nations Security Council unanimously approved new sanctions on the regime. The resolution bans North Korea from importing natural gas liquids and condensates, and it bans all textile exports. While some are calling the sanctions watered down, U.S. Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley says,
"These are by far the strongest measures ever imposed on North Korea."
The sanctions stopped short of banning oil imports by North Korea or imposing an international assets freeze. I'm Mike Grazia.
On Wall Street yesterday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average sprang up 259 points at 22,057. The NASDAQ was up 72. The S&P 500 was up 27 points. This is SRN News.
Are you a sports fan? Would you relish the opportunity to rub elbows and speak firsthand with Division I athletes and coaches? Then you should make plans to attend the Austin Peay Governors Club Overtime Social on Wednesday night, September 13th at the River Club, located at 1150 Warfield Boulevard. This event is free and open to anyone with an interest in supporting Austin Peay athletics. Light appetizers will be served, and coaches will make public comments starting just after 6 p.m. Get involved with your hometown team at the Govs Club Overtime Social, September 13th. At the River Club.
The Big 1400 WJZM Radio, Clarksville area weather, rain on and off throughout the day. Expect a high of around 66. Rain tonight, overnight low of 59. And for Wednesday, rain, expect a high of around 64 degrees. Currently, we're at 59 degrees in downtown Clarksville. With a look at traffic, here's John Michaels.
Good morning. Streets are wet, so be sure and drive a little slower this morning. Don't forget schools are all in session, so be on the lookout for school buses and the kids waiting at the bus stop for the school buses. Other than that, everything is looking fairly well this morning. I don't see any accidents to report. No traffic stops underway at the moment, but these areas are always slow this time of day. 79 Woodlawn, 41A Fort Campbell, 79 out in St. Bethlehem. The MLK 76 connector is slow with people trying to hop on the interstate out that way. 41A Sango is slow. And also 48 and 13, if you're trying to make your way into the city from the county, very slow in a couple of areas, especially out by Montgomery Central. Now let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on with the traffic in the Nashville area. If you happen to be headed to Nashville this morning to go to work.
Good morning. The police are behind this accident in the 6900 block of Highway 100 out in West Nashville. There's just been a crash at in Hermitage on Andrew Jackson Parkway at Highland View Drive. Traffic's also on the increase now on Vietnam Vets through Hendersonville, 65 South, working your way down from the north. New Beginnings Landscape is an experienced landscaping company that's been around for years. I use these guys personally, and they are the best. Call 256-8873. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
And that's been a look at your traffic and weather together and the latest national news here on the Big 1400, 7:04. And now it's time for the Tuesday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. Good morning, Chuck Edwards.
Good morning, John Michaels. It is Tuesday. That is the 12th day of September. So good to be back in the saddle again as we get started on this day. WJZM Radio. Chuck and John for the Tuesday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. 59 degrees. Expect a high of around 66. We're just moments away from Justin Swallows with the Sports Now update brought to you by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy on the Big 1400. Aha! What does that know?
What does that mean?
And birthdays. Andrew Luck is 28. Quarterback with the Indianapolis Colts.
Yep.
Jennifer Hudson is 36. She's the American Idol loser and an Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Right. Yao Ming, 37. Remember, he was the Chinese center for the Houston Rockets. He was like 12 feet tall or something.
He was a giant.
Yeah. And Ruben Studdard is 39. He beat Clay Aiken on American Idol. Then he just vanished.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Yeah, I don't know. He was from Alabama, and he released the album, but I don't know.
I don't think
he was a nice guy. Seemed like he was. Louis C.K. is a comedian. He is spitty. And Nina Blackwood, the MTV VJ, is 62.
62.
Have you heard her on the air?
Yeah.
It's like her last time. Come on, somebody, 911. Somebody get over to this lady. But she's still on the air. Yeah.
She's trying to, she could be with Imus, and you never would understand what had said.
Would that be, is he still on the radio?
Yeah, Don Imus.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. One of my favorite
still on that
actors
thing.
is Joe Pantoliano. Joe Pantoliano.
Say it again.
He's 66. You know, he was Guido in Risky Business. Remember? He was the pimp.
Yeah.
And he was the backstabber in The Matrix. He's been in a lot of good movies. He was also in The Sopranos. Linda Gray.
Dallas.
Sue Ellen.
72.
77.
Oh,
And
gosh.
Sir Ian Holmes. Bilbo Baggins in 2 of the 3 Lord of the Rings movies. Also in The Hobbit. He is 86. 7 days till Talk Like a Parrot Day. Yep. And 94 days till Star Wars The Last Jedi comes along. Yeah. So
Countdown is on.
I know.
Got my tickets. I'm ready to
have
go.
you got what you going? Have you laid out what you're gonna wear?
Whatever I pick up. The clothes don't matter.
Well, I thought you had to.
I mean, I will have on clothes.
Yeah,
it's not like clothes are not optional, but it doesn't matter what I wear.
Okay, I just want to
go. You be there. Watch the movie. Enjoy. Take the trip. Take the ride. Enjoy it.
It's a movie, John. Okay. It's not the apocalypse. It's not the second coming. It's a movie.
Oh.
It's a movie.
Oh. Well, that's what makes it enjoyable. You get to go away for a couple hours.
Yeah. Musically this hour, Simply Red, some Brothers Johnson, Sanford Townsend Band, On the Way.
Yep.
On the Big 1400 with Chuck and John. Hope your day is going well.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I do.
It is.
Yeah. Good.
So far.
So, clap your hands.
I'm just
Kessling. It comes your way Monday through Friday on the Big 1400. 64 years ago, 1953, John F. Kennedy married Jacqueline Bouvier.
Ooh.
And they were married, of course, for 10 years until the assassination, President Kennedy's assassination in 1963. 51 years ago in 1966, the Monkees TV show premiered on NBC.
Hey, hey, we're the monkey. Oh.
No. Mickey's Monkey, right?
Oh.
You're
trying to throw a curveball
no,
at me
I'm
this
not trying
morning.
to
That's
throw,
what you're doing.
I'm not trying to throw a curveball.
You
I just
are.
thought it was interesting that,
Well,
you know,
yeah,
and,
we do have
no,
Mickey's
let me
Monkey.
hear. For your information, Stephen Stills of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young fame.
82.
No.
This is not birthday.
We're not
I'm
doing
sorry.
the birthdays. The music's not playing.
It's not
Stephen
supposed to.
Stills of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young fame auditioned for the Monkees. He was told by the casting directors they were looking for somebody just like him, but with better teeth and hair. And they went to Peter Tork.
Okay.
And as for your extra batch of Monkees-related trivia, Michael Nesmith's mother, Betty, was the inventor of liquid
Whiteout.
paper.
Yeah, whiteout.
Whiteout, yeah.
Yeah.
What we commonly known as whiteout.
Or liquid, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about in the little bottle.
That's right.
Correction fluid, they call it.
So there you have your Monkees trivia for today
I remember.
on the Big 1400. Now, let's have some Monkees music. The Big 1400, WJZM Radio, online anytime at WJZM.com. Clarksville's Good Time Oldies. Just ahead of Sports Now Update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy. Clarksville area weather. The rain is going to be with us today, tomorrow, and part of Thursday, so get used to it. It'll be on and off. That rain today, 66 for a high today. Tonight, 59 with rain. Wednesday, a little rain. Once again, mid-60s for an expected high. Currently, we're at 59 degrees in downtown Clarksville. Time now for a Sports Now update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy.
This Sports Now update is presented by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy. Now enrolling students in pre-K through 3rd grade online at powerandgraceacademy.com.
University of Tennessee tailback Ty Chandler has been honored this week as the top freshman in the Southeastern Conference. The Nashville native took the opening kickoff of the Tennessee-Indiana State game last Saturday, 91 yards for a touchdown. In doing so, Chandler became the first true freshman at UT with a kickoff return for a score since Leonard Scott back in 1999. The Gridiron Vols, coming off a resounding 42-7 win over lowly Indiana State, are preparing for a trip to Gainesville this weekend and a Saturday showdown against the Florida Gators. Now to the NFL for a quick Week 2 injury report on the Tennessee Titans. Safety Jonathan Cyprien will miss several weeks of action due to the hamstring injury he suffered during Sunday's loss versus Oakland. Cyprien had 7 tackles in the opener before exiting the game in the 4th quarter. According to head coach Mike Mularkey, Denoris Searcy will take over as the Titans' starting strong safety. Meanwhile, Tennessee cornerback LaShawn Sims, who missed Week 1 due to a groin injury, is expected to play on Sunday as the Titans open up their divisional schedule against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And lastly today, we will call your attention towards a free event for sports fans in and around the greater Clarksville area. The Austin Peay State University Governors Club is hosting their quarterly overtime social tomorrow night at the River Club Golf and Learning Center, located at 1150 Warfield Boulevard. The inclusive event features public comments made by Austin Peay coaches and administrators, as well as live entertainment. Light appetizers will be served, and coach comments will begin right at 6 p.m. From the WJZM Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
With a Christ-centered curriculum and a high expectation for academic mastery, Power and Grace Preparatory Academy has set the gold standard for elementary learning. Certified by the Tennessee Department of Education, they've extended their offerings to include music, art, and Spanish. Additionally, students will be participating in STEAM Fridays, emphasizing science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Before and after care is available, spanning from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and enrollment is open for children in pre-K through the 3rd grade. For more info, visit powerandgraceacademy.com or call 931-320-9862.
The Big 1400 WJZM Radio, where Sports Now update comes your way at 8:20 again this morning with Justin Swallows. Brought to you by Coffee Break and Cheesecake, right here on the Big 1400. Chuck and John on Tuesday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. This is the Sanford Townsend Band and Smoke from a Distant Fire.
You left me here on your way to paradise. You pulled the rug right out from under my life. I know where you go to. I knew when you came home last night. 'Cause your eyes had a mist from the smoke of a distant fire. Lord, I was stung.
Big 1400 WJZM Radio, waking up to Clarksville with good time oldies. And Atlanta Braves baseball this afternoon. The Braves are on the road. They'll be in the capital, Washington, D.C. to take on the Nationals. Airtime 4:50. First pitch around 6:05 right here on the Big 1400 with Braves trying to get back on their winning ways. After that, what they 3-1 over the Marlins, so you know they want to keep that winning record going.
That's right.
But they're playing the Nationals. You know.
Go ahead and make your little noise.
No,
there you go.
But anyway, we've got the game.
I'm already
but we've got good news.
You do?
We've got
some good news.
Apple is going to unveil their new iPhone today.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
Is it a 8?
13, something. I don't know, but
9?
I mean, just in case you're wondering where your kid's college tuition is going, you know.
Because,
it's going to be expensive.
Somebody's going to be calling me.
It's going to be expensive.
Phone.
It's going to be
expensive. She said the other day that she dropped hers. And hint.
So she needs a new one.
Yeah. What about this one?
Yeah, just in time. Oh, how coincidental that she would drop her phone and need a new one. Where can she get a new phone?
Where?
Apple. Apple is unveiling their new iPhone. I think it's supposed to be upgraded. It has some face recognition features, and the screen is called there's a name for this new screen it has, and when you take pictures, they're sharper and everything. Please, I just wanted to make a phone call. I don't want to play any games. I don't want to.
Emojis.
I don't want to be streaming nothing. I just want to make a phone call.
Let's do some FaceTime.
No, I don't want to. Please. But they say it's supposed to cost $1,000. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I mean, you know, they say that it's supposed to cost, the new Apple phone is supposed to cost $1,000. But a new Apple phone today costs between $600 and $800.
Yeah, mine did.
Yeah, and you know, and they tell you, well, we're gonna give you a trade-in on this one. You can upgrade.
Yeah, they'll give you $50.
Okay, I can upgrade. Yeah, and how much do I get off of it? $27.
Is that all?
$27. Please. You know, and they say, well, you can upgrade that, and then they say, but we can just go. We
can divide that up into payments over the next 20 years.
You ever
we'll just add $35 a month to your bill.
Yeah, and they do. And they do. You ever look at your phone bill?
No, but I do, but I don't. Because
I get lost in laugh.
I get so mad, I just throw it down.
A couple of months ago, you know, my lovely wife, wanted to upgrade her phone. So we went out and got the new Apple. What is it? What's the latest?
The 7.
Is that the big one?
Yeah.
The big one?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why people need that big
680.
phone. Yeah. But anyway, so she wanted a red one,
It's bigger
and so we got it.
mine,
And so they had this thing where, if you get the phone, you can get a iPad mini.
Oh.
You know, and I said, well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll just iPad mini or a set of headphones, and I didn't want, a set of headphones. But anyway, so what are you doing with your iPhone? Oh, you gonna put it right there?
Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures.
Oh, so it could, anyway, so my wife gets a phone and I get the iPad mini and get home. And then, the next month I noticed that there's a bill for another line on my phone bill.
Oh, guess what that went to?
So I called him and said, what is this, bill for another phone line? Oh, that's for your iPad mini. I said, wait a minute. I have to pay? Well, yes, sir. It is a line, and it is a designated line for your device.
That's why they gave it to you for free.
Yeah, because they're going to charge me $20 a month.
That's right.
For it. So, coming and going.
For your data stream. So they have to count that as a line.
Buddy. Bring back my Razor phone. Just give me my Razor phone and let me go.
Well, I had a little simple Cricket-like slider, and you could text with it if you needed to. But other than that, you made calls and you text.
That was
it. And I like that little phone. I still have it. I can't use it. But
and the text was the challenge, though.
No, because it was a slider with a little keyboard.
Yeah.
And you could.
But anyway. Yeah. But anyway.
I love that little phone.
Go ahead, stand in line. The new iPhone is coming out today. And the big 1400 WJZM radio, 59 degrees, rain throughout the day on this Tuesday. Expect a high today of around 66 degrees. Don't forget, each Wednesday we have Governor Wednesday on the big 1400. We talk Austin P University, academics, sports, student life, special events. Bill Persinger from the marketing department usually brings somebody with him.
Yeah.
And between 8 and 9, it is Governor Wednesday. On the big 1400. You know, that campus is just so nice.
And
it's expanding, and I just love it. But
and they do show up.
Yeah, they be nice. Well, it's Governor Wednesday. It's Governor Wednesday. If your name is on our calendar, I want you to know that here in the studio we have a calendar.
Yeah.
And it's up on the wall.
We have
it's prominently displayed on the wall. Right. And if you're supposed to be on the Good Morning Clarksville show, your name goes on that calendar.
I think there's one we can take off.
It's not up there.
I know that you can leave it off.
I erased it.
I think we made the poo-poo list
twice.
Well, they did now.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, did you know Kmart has announced that they're going to stop saying
Kmart?
Yeah.
Is there still Kmart?
Somewhere.
Oh.
But they're going to stop saying plus sized.
Oh.
They're not going to say.
What are they going to say?
They're renaming the department.
2XL?
They're renaming the department fabulously sized.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And that's good.
Yeah.
And to make people
because it does kind of sound bad.
Yeah, plus size.
I'm looking
so
for the plus size department.
So I think that's good. I was reading about Kmart, and then that, this fashion company, they just released a new pair of running shoes. Speaking of, we talked about the iPhone being $1,000. These running shoes are $800.
Negative.
And people online are ripping them because they are hideous. They are so ugly.
Oh,
I mean, they look kind of like a 7-layer dip turned into a shoe, But you know what? They cost $800, and I promise you,
people will buy them.
Yes, and they'll run out because people will have to have them.
Oh, $800.
They have to have those $800 shoes.
They're so ugly.
Yeah.
People buy them anyway.
I know.
How much you give for those shoes? $800.
Yeah, really. These are Ivanka Trump shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I run in them.
Oh no, I can't run in them. I just look good in the. I just hold them up. I just carry them around with me and show you.
These are my $800
Yeah.
shoes.
The big 1400. We need to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
It goes by many names. Bank, bills, bones, bread, cake, cash, cheese, cheddar, clams, dinero, dough, Franklin's, greenbacks, Jackson's, Lincoln's, loot, moolah, paper, and stacks. But no matter what you call it, we call it money. And that's exactly what you could win when you play the 4 new Money Instant games with top prizes starting at $2,500 and ending at a cool $500,000. The new Money Instant games, only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
There's a lot you can do to pass some time, like running. People love running. Just you, your feet pounding the pavement. Actually, running's not always fun. It is always fun. Keno to Go from the Tennessee Lottery. With drawings every 5 minutes, prizes up to $100,000, and the ability to watch drawings anywhere, anytime using the Tennessee Lottery app. Nothing beats the fun of Keno to Go. And it's fun whether you're alone or in a house full of friends. Fast, fun, and full of prizes. It's Keno to Go from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
You take care of your car to keep it running smoothly. Why not maintain your air conditioner in your home? Turn to the experts at Action Air to get your AC tuned up before the hottest day of summer hits. Does your old unit need replacing? We offer free estimates on all units and ductwork replacement. At Action Air, we have certified service technicians, qualified installers, and a knowledgeable sales staff. Turn to the experts at Action Air.
When you need action, call Action Air.
The Big 1400 is WJZM, Clarksville, Fort Campbell, Hopkinsville.
We've got you covered every step of the way. That's what they do at Clarksville Floor Covering. Carpet, hardwood, tile, laminate, vinyl, and area rugs are what they specialize in. Visit Clarksville Floor Covering and let their on-staff interior designer put it all together to give you the look you want. Locally owned and operated since 1961, Clarksville Floor Covering is conveniently located at 606 North Spring Street, behind Sonic off Riverside Drive. Visit their website at clarksville4-covering.com and be sure to check them out on Facebook.
Want to see your closet floor and find that outfit you hadn't worn in a while? Call Closet Design Specialist 931-920-2222. Make your life easier getting ready in the mornings. Free in-home estimate, free installation, pricing for everyone's budget. See your design with a 3D tour. We also do shower doors, framed mirrors, doors, and blinds. Locally owned with over 30 years in the business. Call Closet Design Specialist 931-920-2222. That's 931-920-2222 or cdsclarksville.com.
How did you sleep last night? Did you wake up sore or worse yet, still feeling tired? Say goodbye to that constant state of drowsiness with one quick trip to Beds Express. They're fighting sleepless nights one bed at a time, and they're doing so with a trusted staff of comfort experts trained to get you a good night's rest at an affordable price. Go see them at 1767 Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, 7643 Highway 70 South in Bellevue, or at 2222 Medical Center Parkway in Murfreesboro. Visit Beds Express today and sleep well tonight.
The Big 1400 WJZM Radio, where we've got the Vol Network Notebook with Bob Kessling coming your way this morning at 7:50 on the Big 1400. I know a lot of people are excited about the concert, not the concert, but the telethon tonight to raise money for the victims of Harvey and Irma, and we encourage you, John and I encourage you to be a part of that.
Yes.
There are a number of ways that you can help people, that you can give. And they're having this big telethon, and it's going to be on all the major networks and it's going to be on ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox.
Jerry Lewis hosted.
And it's airing on more than a dozen other networks, including MTV, BET, and CMT. It'll also be on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So it's going to be, I don't know how you'll escape it. But they've got,
I'll tell you how.
Turn off the TV.
That's right.
Yeah. But they've got an
It's a good
impressive list of celebrities that will be on the telethon tonight. Justin Bieber, Reese Witherspoon, Jamie Foxx, Robert De Niro, Michael Strahan, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Al Pacino. I thought that was pretty cool. Yes. Justin Timberlake, Travis Scott, Dave Matthews, Jon Stewart, Chris Paul, Demi Lovato, Diddy, and Leo DiCaprio, as well as others. But it airs tonight. Starts at 7.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 Central Time. So you ought to check that out. It'd be a great way for you to be a part of the raising money for victims. Yeah, that's tonight. Ought to be a lot of entertainment and a lot of fun to watch.
It'll kind of remind me of the old MD telethons.
The Muscular Telethon, when they had Labor Day.
Yeah. You know, that was always kind of, I don't know why, but I always made time to watch a little of it somewhere along the way.
How could you not? I mean, it became, part of our life.
It did.
Morning, Clarksville area weather. Well, the rain is here today, tomorrow, and part of Thursday. 1400 WJZM Radio, where we're just 7:47, just minutes away from Bob Kessling with the Vol Network Notebook. It comes your way Monday through Friday, 7:50 on the big 1400. So, what's the best item to eat on every fast food menu? You eat out on some you buy some fast foods, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a
Considering
favorite?
I don't cook.
I mean, do you? Oh, well. Well, I mean, Roxy's got to have something to eat, right?
Well, she eats chicken just like I do.
Oh, okay.
Chicken.
So, I mean, do you have favorite places?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably name them.
Okay.
I'm not sure how many people check reviews to figure out what to eat before they go to fast food, but here you go.
Okay.
Thrillist.com just put out a list of the best item at pretty much every major fast food joint. Their picks, and of course, we know they're subjective, not based on a survey or anything, but I guess they consider themselves experts. So this is what it looks like. Okay?
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's see if I agree.
Wendy's, a double stack burger.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Taco Bell, soft taco.
Okay.
Subway, Italian BMT sub.
Yes, sir. That's it. I agree with that one.
Okay. McDonald's, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like the McMuffin.
Yeah, I eat the Egg McMuffin most of the
I like
time.
the
But I
bacon,
do,
egg.
on occasion, have the bacon.
I just like the sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin if I get that.
Oh, you don't get the ham? You get the sausage?
I either go ham
or sausage.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Five Guys fries.
I don't think I've ever eaten there but once or twice. It's probably been 2 years since I've been there.
Dunkin' Donuts. Munchkins. Those are those little donut holes. I know those. Dairy Queen. The Oreo Blizzard.
Oh, I like the banana shake.
The Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A sandwich.
The original. Burger King.
Oh, let me think. What do I like? I usually get the chicken fries.
That's it.
Oh.
Yep.
Woo-hoo!
And Arby's.
Let me think. I'll tell you what I get when I go to Arby's.
Okay.
Beef and cheddar.
That's it.
Oh, did I get those two right?
You're on a roll, John.
Why couldn't this be yes or be yes?
Give him a round of applause. Yes, John.
And that's why I'm
right.
in Doctor's Diet Clinic now.
Yeah. So, yeah. I want to know what's the best thing to get at XL.
XL Market?
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Why wasn't he on the list?
I don't know. Somebody should have put him on there.
I'm not going to bring that up because there are people out there who will fight you to the death over where the best barbecue is.
Yeah. There are several good places around
there are
town.
a number of good places.
But XL just happens to be a pretty fair one.
Yeah, they're fair. Yeah. The Big 1400. Time now for Bob Kessling with the Vol Network Notebook for Tuesday.
Khalil McKenzie developing into a key player in the Tennessee defensive line. This is the Vol Network Notebook, brought to you by your local Farmers Co-op. Co-op, farming Big Orange Country. Tennessee is counting on defensive tackle Khalil McKenzie to be a playmaker this year. The junior battled injuries last season, but now is in the best shape he's been in since he arrived at Tennessee. He even surprised himself by playing a demanding 85 snaps in the opening game win against Georgia Tech.
I learned that he can go out there and give a lot more than maybe I thought before the game, or maybe I thought that I was going to have to. So, that was a good feeling, seeing that after 85 snaps, still just as amped up and excited and everything. Of course, your body's like, whoo, you just went through it. But just being out there and being able to play all them snaps and just being able to come out with a win, that's a great feeling.
Although the season is just 2 games old, McKenzie is seeing improvement in the Tennessee defense.
This game was a lot better. They were 0 for 11 on third down, getting off the field. Just got to improve now because we got Florida coming up this week. We're playing our rivals. We got to bugger down and get ready for this week and, approach every day and attack every day.
Khalil McKenzie and the Tennessee defense looks to stop the Gators on Saturday and win in game Gainesville for the first time since 2003. On football Saturdays at Neyland Stadium, it takes a team effort for the balls to drive down the field and into the checkerboard end zone for a touchdown. It also takes countless hours of practice beforehand to familiarize each player with his assignment. Your locally owned co-op is a trusted teammate to farmers from Union City to Mountain City. The roster made up of men and women providing unmatched service and expertise to help folks score a victory with their crops, livestock, garden, and much more. Co-op, proudly farming Big Orange Country. While Tennessee was winning Saturday against Indiana State, the Gators had their game against Northern Colorado canceled due to the hurricane. Florida is 0-1 on the season after an opening game loss to Michigan 33-17. Reporting for the Vol Network, I'm Bob Kessler.
1400 WJZM Radio, Chuck and John for Tuesday. We have UT football this Saturday. They take on the Gators. So far, that game is still on. Airtime 1 o'clock. Kickoff 2:30 right here on the Big 1400 WJZM Radio. The Big 1400 WJZM Radio, 59 degrees at 7:58. Expect some rain, 66 for a high today. Rain and 59 tonight. Much more the same on Wednesday with a high of around 64. Well, we told you that the new iPhone came out today, and unfortunately, a lot of people at AT&T are kind of ticked because that's being overshadowed by
what?
Hillary Rodham Clinton's new book about how she lost the election comes out today. Now, if you don't have time to read it, here's a summary. It's all Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump's fault. And anyone who disagrees is a shameless misogynist.
All right.
That's it.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Well, I mean, I can
now
tell
go
her
and buy an iPhone.
I can tell her how the book ended. She lost. It's just like the Titanic. Why watch the movie? The ship sank.
Well, you want to see how it got to sinking, you know.
It hit an iceberg. Boom, it went down.
Yeah. Anyway,
she lost.
Ms. Clinton has launched her media tour to promote her new book.
Go cry. Go cry, Hillary.
And you know what that means. Since she launched her tour to talk about the new book, all the smiles are on the staff at your local pantsuit warehouse.
Pantsuit warehouse sale going on now.
Going on now. 2 for 1. Here. Civic 1400 WJZM radio, 8 o'clock, and we are at 59 degrees. We'll take an extended look at Clarksville area weather after this update in national news.
WJZM Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Officials in the upper Florida Keys are now allowing residents and business owners to return after Hurricane Irma. Christopher Krebs with the Department of Homeland Security gives an update on power outages caused by the storm.
We are looking at a little over 5 to 6 million customers without power. That translates to about 15 million people without power. Department of Homeland Security is working very closely with the Department of Energy and the local utilities to get the crews back in there, do damage assessments, clean up debris, and hang new lines.
People were able to return to Monroe County as of 7 a.m. at local time this morning. British Defense Secretary Michael Fallon, meanwhile, says the scale of the Hurricane Irma is something quite unprecedented in the territories he's seen.
Let me assure you, we're working hard now to bring relief to our own particular territories. That's Anguilla, British Virgin Islands, and Turks and Caicos. But we also have consular staff working now to get in touch with the British nationals who may be on other islands as well.
Federal government security clearances are said to be piling up, and experts say that could pose a very serious risk. More details from correspondent Shirley Smith.
The government has a backlog for 700,000 security clearances, and some experts say it's causing agencies like the Defense Department to issue risky interim passes, sometimes even to lawbreakers. Dan Payne, who directs the U.S. Defense Security Service, says he's yanking interim clearances on a weekly basis that were issued to pedophiles, rapists, and even killers. He says right now, security clearance holders are reinvestigated about every 5 years. Intelligence officials, industry leaders, and lawmakers are calling for more regular monitoring. Shirley Smith, Washington.
On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average coming off a 259-point gain. This is SRN News.
Commercial loans, Heritage Bank. Those are the only 4 words you need to know to make your commercial project a reality. Whether it's a new building for your business or a new business altogether, the commercial lenders at Heritage Bank can make things happen so you can make your business a success. Call or stop by your local Heritage Bank office today. At Heritage Bank, we're open for business. Your business.
NMLS number 431499. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Bankwithheritage.com.
The Big 1400, WJZM Radio, Clarksville area weather, some rain on and off throughout the day. Expect a high of 66 tonight, a little rain, and 59 for an overnight low. Wednesday, rain from Tropical Storm Irma still with us, and a high of 64. Currently, we're at 59 degrees at 8:04 at the Big 1400 WJZM Radio. With a look at traffic, here's John Michaels.
Good morning. Taking a look around the city and the county this morning, 48 and 13 is slow in a couple of spots, but not as bad as it was earlier. Looks like 79 out in Woodlawn, slow in a couple of spots. 41A Fort Campbell, slow. 79 St. Bethlehem is slow. Also, Trenton Road out to Tylertown Road out by the interstate is very slow in that area. Looks like the MLK 76 connector is doing not too bad this morning. 41A Sango, though, is very slow. Everything looks fairly good around the city and the county this morning. I don't see any accidents or traffic stops to report right at the minute. And 24 looks good all the way into the Music City. Let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on with the traffic in the Nashville area.
Well, good morning. The police are moving this right here on 24 eastbound at Briley. The heaviest flow of traffic's on the other side there on 24 west, coming through Antioch right now, headed towards downtown. Ellington Parkway and James Robertson have reported a crash at that location, 1200 block of Polk Avenue. OHB at Cloverland and Brentwood should be cleared up in a few minutes. It is busy out here. Give yourself extra time. The Tennessee State Fair is going on now through Sunday. Check out their website, tnstatefair.org. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
That's been a look at your traffic and weather together and the latest national news, all brought to you by Heritage Bank. It is 8:05, and that brings us to our number two. Of Good Morning Clarksville. Good morning, Chuck, once again.
Good morning, John Michaels. It is hour number 2. In this hour, I'm going to tell you 4 keys to a lasting relationship. Yep, that's right. Right here. The big 1400 WJZM radio, 59 degrees, 820 this morning. We've got another Sports Now update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Coffee Break and Cheesecake. I still think they need to bring us some samples of that.
They do.
You know we drink coffee, and we'd love to try the cheesecake. Musically on the way this hour, Dion and the Belmont, some Seastar Sledge, as well as some Preons coming your way. Yeah, this hour. Don't forget high school football game of the week with Clarksville Academy. It's homecoming, y'all. And the Cougars will take on Fayette Academy. Come on. They'll welcome them to the field, and 6:45 airtime. Kickoff at 7 o'clock this Friday on the big 1400 as the Cougars have homecoming with Fayette. I don't know where Fayette Academy is from. Do you know?
I have no idea. I've never heard of them.
Oh, well, anyway.
It's a new one to me. We'll have to ask the sports director.
Oh, our sports director,
Yes.
Justin Swallows.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we'll have to ask him.
We'll ask him
when
where
he,
it's
when
at.
he gets a chance.
Where is it?
I don't know. The big 1400.
Somebody just came in. It might have been.
Oh, rain on and off throughout the day.
Oh, it's not the mayor.
So getting used to that. No, it's not the mayor.
Oh, okay.
WJZM Radio, 60 degrees at 8:14 with Chuck and John on the Tuesday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. Join us for Vol Calls each Wednesday, 7 p.m. You can get in on all the conversation with Bob Kessling. It comes your way at 7 o'clock on Wednesday with the Big 1400, where they take phone calls and talk volunteer sports, volunteer football and basketball, and I guess anything.
Talk about the big game coming up with Flo Rida this weekend.
That
Probably
is a
have
big
Coach
game.
Jones on the show and a couple of players.
Yep. But Vol Calls comes your way each Wednesday right here, 7 o'clock. The Big 1400, WJZM Radio, 60 degrees, rain, and 66 for a high today. 59 with the rain overnight and 64 in rain for Wednesday. Right now at 8:18, we've got 60 degrees just ahead of Sports Now Update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Coffee Break and Cheesecake. Okay. Now, a researcher has poured through over 50 years of information, data, and studies on long-term relationships. And he thinks that he might have found the 4 keys that you need to do if you want your relationship to last. Get your pencil out.
I don't need one for this. I flunked.
John.
I flunked on this one.
You
So I
might
need to take notes.
You can still get into a relationship, and it can last. Okay. First of all, stop thinking you can do better. Stop thinking you can do better.
What do you mean by that?
Well, a lot of couples break up because one person decides they could upgrade if they wanted to. You know, you heard the old man, the grass is greener what?
On the other side.
There you go, see? But then they usually realize that they're older than they used to be, and dating is harder than they remember.
Oh.
Can you say amen to that?
Amen, brother. I can say it. I can tell you, I can preach to that. Amen, amen, amen.
That's
All
right.
That's enough.
So stop thinking that you can do better. Number 2, decide that your relationship is more important than your individual needs. In other words, I mean, you're together because you truly believe you're stronger as a whole, and you're not just with them because they're attractive or they make more money.
Oh.
I mean, you know, you think...
I was looking for a rich girl.
No,
You're a rich girl.
You go back to what Tom Cruise say? He said, you complete me. You complete me.
If I see dollar bills, you might.
John.
Okay,
Are you gonna try to work this out?
I am. I'm taking notes.
Don't let conflicts fester.
Good looks.
I mean, when you fight or disagree on something, talk it out. Because if you just ignore it, then you'll resent each other, and then you'll walk around pouting, and then you start, you know, compounding that whole thing by thinking bad things about somebody. And don't just try to win every argument. Try to resolve them so that both of you feel better in the end. And, you know, you just can't let things continue to grow. There's something, no matter what it is, you know, whether it's leaving the toilet seat up or, you know, throwing your dirty clothes in the middle of the floor or, you know what I'm saying?
That's the best thing about being a batch. If I want to go out at 3 o'clock in the morning, I go.
With this ferret. Yeah. Okay.
No, I'll leave her home.
Okay. And the 4th thing.
Oh, the 4th. Okay.
Make each other laugh as much as possible. I mean, it's even more important when things get really stressful. If you can make each other laugh and relieve some of that stress, you can end up connecting on a deeper level. You right? Did you write that down?
Yeah, I've got my money, good looks, run, and watch a comedy movie. No, did I not get that right?
Yeah, John. Yeah, you got it right.
I need to practice some more.
No, you got it right.
You better hand me that paper and let me take it with me then. Because
No.
That's money, good
You don't-
looks.
you
Run
don't
when
need
there's
this.
a fight and watch a comedy.
No, you don't need it.
Laugh.
You got it all. You know.
I do?
Yeah. I mean, how long have you and Roxy been together?
Well, a few years now.
See, so, you know.
In a day or two.
I mean, it's a relationship with your ferret. You know.
Yeah, it's not that kind.
No, I know, but still, I mean, you know, she looks forward to your coming home.
Yeah, food, treats.
That's right. That's right. Good.
I need a little
That's right.
treat.
Anyway.
Okay. But I did pay attention.
Good. The Big 1400.
Sorry.
Time now for a Sports Now update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Coffee Break and Cheesecake on the Big 1400.
This Sports Now update is presented by Coffee Break and Cheesecake at 1191 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Suite F, where they serve homemade cheesecakes made with only the finest ingredients.
University of Tennessee tailback Ty Chandler has been honored this week as the top freshman in the Southeastern Conference. The Nashville native took the opening kickoff of the Tennessee-Indiana State game last Saturday, 91 yards for a touchdown. In doing so, Chandler became the first true freshman at UT with a kickoff return for a score since Leonard Scott back in 1999. The Gridiron Vols, coming off a resounding 42-7 win over lowly Indiana State, are preparing for a trip to Gainesville this weekend and a Saturday showdown against the Florida Gators. Now to the NFL for a quick Week 2 injury report on the Tennessee Titans. Safety Jonathan Cyprien will miss several weeks of action due to the hamstring injury he suffered during Sunday's loss versus Oakland. Cyprien had 7 tackles in the opener before exiting the game in the fourth quarter. According to head coach Mike Mularkey, Denoris Searcy will take over as the Titans' starting strong safety. Meanwhile, Tennessee cornerback LaShawn Sims, who missed Week 1 due to a groin injury, is expected to play on Sunday as the Titans open up their divisional schedule against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And lastly today, we will call your attention towards a free event for sports fans in and around the greater Clarksville area. The Austin Peay State University Governors Club is hosting their quarterly overtime social tomorrow night at the River Club Golf and Learning Center, located at 1150 Warfield Boulevard. The inclusive event features public comments made by Austin Peay P coaches and administrators, as well as live entertainment. Light appetizers will be served, and coach comments will begin right at 6 p.m. From the WJZM Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
How does a quality cup of coffee and a delicious hunk of homemade cheesecake sound right now? It should sound like a trip to Coffee Break and Cheesecake. They're the home of the area's best homemade cheesecake and naturally sourced coffee from the Dominican Republic. Stop in today and choose a slice from their huge list of options, including vegan and gluten-free choices. At Coffee Break and Cheesecake, they make everything with the best available ingredients, and they're waiting to serve you now at 1191 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Suite F, just past Dover Crossing.
That sounds, every time I hear about it,
good.
Oh, man.
That would make me feel so good.
Yeah, don't forget you can hear Justin this afternoon with a Sports Now update brought to you by Culver's of Clarksville and Mr. Appliance, 320 and 620 on the Big 1400. WJZM Radio. You know, did you know that, Amazon has the distributing place in Nashville?
Yeah.
And they're looking for a place to build another headquarters or something. And,
right here.
a lot of people are in the running for it. They haven't made any mind who's on here. Haven't said anything who's on their short list. But I was reading an article and I thought it was pretty interesting because my daughter she lives in Nashville. She was telling me, well, if I fill up my pantry, then they'll deliver it free. And I said, what's that? And she says it's a pantry thing with Amazon Prime that if you put so much in your pantry, like dishwashing.
Do they bring you the pantry?
No, they call it your pantry, but it's really an online receptacle that you can say, okay, I need some dishwashing liquid, or I need some Pledge, or I need some disinfectant. And the more you put in there, once it's filled up, they deliver it to your house for free.
We can do that no, you have to go pick it up.
Yeah, but anyway,
several of the grocery stores have it where you can do that.
Yeah,
you just
they
drive
do.
up
Shop
and
online. Yeah, and they just drive up. But I was reading that if you took all the cardboard now, all the cardboard that Amazon uses for shipping boxes in a year, it would cover the entire United States around 2.5 times.
Oh boy. I hear the tree huggers coming out.
Well, I mean, what are they going to do?
What else are you going to do?
I mean,
what are you going to put it in?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they ship it in cardboard.
Get some old milk cartons and send them drop them on your doorstep like the milkman. Come by and pick up an empty one later.
No, we're going to stick with the cardboard, okay? We'll just stick with the cardboard. We'll just be, The big 1400 WJZM radio, Clarksville area weather. Rain today on and off, and maybe some periods where it stops raining, but it'll be with us most of the day. Expect a high today of around 66, 59 and rain tonight, and for Wednesday, a little rain as we continue to get the backlash of Tropical Storm Irma. Expect a high of 64. Thursday, it begins to dry out somewhat. Maybe early Thursday morning, we might have a little rain, but temperatures will ramp back up to near 80 on Thursday. And the weekend, Friday and Saturday, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, mid-80s for a high. Currently, we're at 6. Big 1400 WJZM radio, 61 degrees. In downtown Clarksville, expect a high of in the mid-60s with the rain on and off throughout the day. Don't forget to join us each Thursday for Teacher Thursday with the Clarksville Montgomery County School System. We have educators from the Clarksville Montgomery County School System between 8 and 9. This week, Northwest High is our school. Go Vikings.
Oh, right.
So we'll have somebody represent. I don't know if we'll have Dr. Muckleroy, who is the principal at Northwest, or someone else, or she might come and bring someone else, just like
she could
last week.
Just like last week.
Norman Smith So it's always a good
It is.
Thursday. Yeah.
I'd like to thank the mayor for coming in today.
We appreciate Elise Shelton. We appreciate Elise Shelton for helping us with Teacher Thursday.
I don't know. That just came out. Sorry.
Here, you need
Just
cut it
slipped out.
Yeah.
Well, we'd
appreciate.
still like to thank her for coming in today. And Richard Stevens.
The big
We're just a
1400.
little old
Okay,
station
so
nobody
look at
cares
this.
about. Okay.
There's a new study that looks at things like average income, mental health statistics, crime, how large and long communities are, how much free time people have, and it ranked all 50 states according to how easy it is to be happy if you live there.
I bet Tennessee was way down the line.
Well, Utah and Hawaii were close to the top. They're ranked number one in a few different categories, but overall, the happiest state is?
I'm afraid to say. Who is it?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's
Yeah.
where Darlene's folks are.
The top 10 are Minnesota, Utah, Hawaii, California, Nebraska, New Jersey, South Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin, and New Hampshire. Okay.
All right.
The least 10 happy states are?
Yes. I'm waiting.
West Virginia.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Oh.
Louisiana.
Oh.
Alabama. Arkansas. Mississippi. Kentucky. Missouri. Tennessee. And Alaska.
They're all in the South, except for Alaska.
Well, and then, Oklahoma's not really.
No, but I mean,
Midwest.
most of them are, though. The majority are in the South.
They are.
What does that say?
Move. Hawaii had the lowest rate of depression. People in Utah work the fewest hours and have the lowest divorce rate. People in Colorado get the most sleep. Vermont is the safest state, and North Dakota has the highest income growth and the lowest long-term unemployment rate. So there you have it.
Good. That's good stuff right there.
We're moving to Vermont.
Okay.
That
sounds good to me. Live from Vermont. It's Good Morning. What's a town in Vermont?
Burlington.
Burlington.
Yeah,
Good morning, Burlington.
Yeah. No, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
It goes by many names. Bank, bills, bones, bread, cake, cash, cheese, cheddar, clams, dinero, dough, Franklin's, greenbacks, Jackson's, Lincoln's, loot, moolah, paper, and stacks. But no matter what you call it, we call it money. And that's exactly what you could win when you play the 4 new Money Instant games with top prizes starting at $2,500 and ending at a cool $500,000. The new Money Instant games, only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
There's a lot you can do to pass some time, like running. People love running. Just you, your feet pounding the pavement. Actually, running's not always fun. It is always fun. Keno to go from the Tennessee Lottery. With drawings every 5 minutes, prizes up to $100,000, and the ability to watch drawings anywhere, anytime using the Tennessee Lottery app. Nothing beats the fun of Keno to go. And it's fun whether you're alone or in a house full of friends. Fast, fun, and full of prizes. It's Keno to go from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
Made to order, never frozen Midwest beef served on a toasted buttery bun is just the beginning at Culver's of Clarksville. The experience crescendos into fresh homemade custard that you can customize into delectable treats like sundaes, banana splits, or one of their signature concrete mixers. You'll be treated like family and fed like royalty at Culver's of Clarksville, near Exit 4 just off Wilma Rudolph Boulevard at 140 Southampton Place. Culver's of Clarksville. Welcome to Delicious.
The Big 1400 is WJZM, Clarksville, Fort Campbell, Hopkinsville.
In your time of loss, you need to know someone cares. Since 1916, Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home has been serving the Clarksville area with the kindness and respect you deserve. It's their goal to provide quality, compassionate services to you and your family during this very difficult time. Mike Parchman and his staff genuinely care and provide prearranged plans that accept insurance to help ease your pain in your time of grief. Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home. People who care. A name you can trust. Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home. Madison Street in Clarksville.
How did you sleep last night? Did you wake up sore or worse yet, still feeling tired? Say goodbye to that constant state of drowsiness with one quick trip to Beds Express. They're fighting sleepless nights one bed at a time, and they're doing so with a trusted staff of comfort experts trained to get you a good night's rest at an affordable price. Go see them at 1767 Wilma Rudolph Boulevard in Clarksville, 7643 Highway 70 South in Bellevue, or at 2222 2 Medical Center Parkway in Murfreesboro. Visit Beds Express today and sleep well tonight.
Moore's Office Supply is Clarksville's office supply and furniture experts. For office equipment, desks, chairs, and more, depend on Moore's Office Supply. Located on Franklin Street across from the Catholic Church, Moore's has been your business partner for office supplies in the Clarksville, Fort Campbell area for years. Call Moore's at 645-7200. That's 645-7200. And we'll deliver it for free. Moore's Office Supplies, Clarksville's office supply headquarters.
The Big 1400, WJZM Radio. A quick reminder, Clarksville High School football with Taylor Stokes and Howard Spurgeon comes your way this Friday. The Clarksville High School Wildcats take on Henry County. Yep, the Patriots of Henry County. I think they're the Patriots.
Yeah, I think that's correct, sir.
Airtime 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock on our sister station, 105.1, The Wolf, Tennessee's Country Legends. That is Clarksville High School football on The Wolf versus Henry County this Friday night, 6:30 p.m. airtime and 7 o'clock with Howard and Taylor on 105.1 The Wolf.
They always have a great college football team. Henry County does.
No, they have a high school football
They look
team.
like college kids. Most of them weigh like 350 and 6'2", and big kids.
They have them big corn-fed football players.
Cornbread.
The Big 1400, WJZM Radio. Clarksville area weather 66 and rain for a high today, 59 for an overnight low. And for Wednesday, expect a high of around 64. Rain still in the forecast as we get the remnants of what's left of Mankato, 61 degrees at 8:46. Chuck and John on the Tuesday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. Don't forget, September 30th, which is a couple of weeks away, you still got time to register for the Walk for Life with Hope Pregnancy Center. You can call 645-2273. It's their Walk for Life. You can join them at Liberty Park South Pavilion and get a free T-shirt. We're going to have Martha Sitzler come in and talk to us the 25th of this month. She's going to join us on that Monday and talk about the Hope Pregnancy Center and talk about how you can be a part of their Walk for Life, which is always a big fundraiser for them.
It's good to support them. They do a lot of good work, and they've been around for a long time.
Yes,
now,
they
doing
have.
great
Yes,
work.
they have. Yeah, the registration starts at 8:30. The walk starts at 9 o'clock, September 30th. 1400 WJZM Radio, where we have Atlanta Braves baseball back on the radio this afternoon. They'll be in D.C. taking on the Washington Nationals. Airtime at 4:50, first pitch at 6:05.
I believe that'd be correct,
Yeah,
sir.
on the big .1400 WJZM Radio. Well, you know, Hurricane Irma is now a tropical storm, but there's still some good news coming out of Florida. I mean, you think about it, most of Florida wasn't hit as hard by Irma as a lot of people had expected. So that's the best news. But a few other good news stories that John and I ran across. A reporter for NBC named Kerry Sanders was on Marco Island yesterday, near the northern tip of the Everglades, and he helped save two dolphins that had gotten beached. One was a baby, and the other might have been the mom. Yep, might have been.
Mama bear.
Yeah, two
Except
manatees also got stuck Sunday when all the water in an inlet near Tampa got sucked out by the storm, but they survived after random people were able to roll them onto a tarp and carry them out into deeper water. One of the neatest stories, though, a woman in Miami went into labor on Sunday while she was all by herself, and no one could get to her. So she had to deliver the baby.
By herself?
Herself.
Oh.
Several doctors talked her through it on the phone. Then paramedics finally got her to a hospital, and everyone's okay. She had a daughter, but she didn't name her Irma.
Oh, no.
But she didn't make her middle name Storm.
Oh, okay.
So
well, that's good.
Some good
that's
stories.
Good story.
That came out
I like
of,
that.
from Hurricane Irma. Hey.
What?
That does it.
Is that it?
For Tuesday.
We're not staying for another hour?
No.
Oh,
not today.
Okay.
Thank you for
famous.
WJZM, Clarksville.